Okay, we carry a lot of frame lines to provide a big selection to the patients. We make sure we pick their top options and we try and get a variety. The negative of this is that you're going to be learning at least 20 frame companies plus all their lines to help patients with their frame selection. So we're going to try and get through a frame company a day, and so that you can tell a story to a patient, and when they get a compliment on their glasses from someone, they can tell them something about their glasses that they're proud of and happy with their purchase. Sometimes they don't know why their frames cost different amounts, and we really work hard at pricing our frames according to the quality. So when they're buying a frame at our office, they're not paying more than somewhere else, and we've priced it so that they can get the highest amount of quality for that price range. So if they're looking at a frame for $109, for example, that's going to be the best quality frame they're going to find anywhere for that price. If they're buying a frame for $549, that's going to be the best quality frame anywhere for that $549. We really want to make sure our patients enjoy their frames, and we want these patients, we've had patients here for 30 years, so we want patients to keep coming back for another 30 years. I'm going to bunch some of our pearls we've learned over the years into groups of 3. So I'm going to start with the don'ts, even though we should be focusing on the do's and the positive when we're talking to the patients. But these are things to remember, that if they come out of your mouth or you say them, it will cause you more frustration down the road, and it may cause confusion with the patient as well. So these are things to avoid to make your life easier and to be able to meet the patient's needs faster and better. So number 1, you don't want to start asking nose pads, no nose pads. You don't want to be discussing that at all. We do have acetate frames that fit all nose styles. Basically, if you start asking about, do you want nose pads or not, you probably have lost them. You've eliminated half our frames, whichever way they answer, and you've locked them into something that may not work for them. Totally avoid the conversation. Second and third are similar reasons for this patient, or you're going to start looking for a round or square frame. This patient's going to leave. They're going to be frustrated because you've created the sense that this is what they need, and somehow there's this specific thing out there that they need to find. People can wear different colors and different shapes. Your job is to find something flattering for them and practical, something that works with their prescription and that's going to meet all their needs. So do not talk about, oh, we got to find you a round frame, or we need to find you a green frame. Also, I would avoid the talk of colors at the same time. So you can talk about tones, but most people have a favorite color and then also colors they hate. So what they interpret that teal as may be green or blue, let them take the lead there. So that's the first 3 don'ts. Nose pads, something specific shape, something specific color, that's just going to end badly. The second group is a soft 3, and there's nuances. So you have friends of different personalities. You have friends that you really like their style. You have friends that you don't like their style. Every patient that you're going to be seeing is someone different, has a different personality, has a different set of friends that they want to fit in with, or a group of people they want to get compliments or not notice their frames. So number 1 is, do not ask the patient what they're looking for. You are the expert, they are not the expert, so then you've lost their confidence. Number 2 is, please do not say, oh, I like that frame on you. You need to be specific. Oh, that color is really flattering on you. That shape is really flattering on you. It really brings out your eyes. That color looks really nice on you. As soon as you say, oh yeah, I like that one, and they may look at you and see your frame or your clothing and think, oh no, I don't like that style, so I'm going to not choose the frame that you like. So I would rather talk about the temple lengths, or the room between the cheeks and the frame, or how it lines up nicely with the brow line. Something very specific, not your taste. And then the third thing is, I would really gear the patient away from picking three very similar frames to pick from. You're better off choosing like, oh, this one's a little bit more fashion forward, this one's a little bit more durable. Like pick something that looks totally different for the three final choices. That way the patient actually picks what's going to work best for them. If you have three very similar ones, you're going to choose the cheapest one, which will be the lowest quality, and they may not be happy with that choice in the long term. It also is harder to choose between three very similar frames, so you're going to be there longer.